Hey there guys, what's up, it's me, Harry Sandbrook, back here with a brand new video, and welcome back to Gingy Reacts, your home for traversing the fandom multiverse with hopefully your favourite friendly neighbourhood redhead. And today I am reacting to the brand new official trailer for the live action remake of How to Train Your Dragon. That is right, Dreamworks has entered the fray of remaking animated classics just like Disney, and it's very interesting that they chose How to Train Your Dragon to do it, considering the original is considered by many to be one of the greatest animated movies ever made. And this is a fact that while I'd heard it, I did not fully know it, because I had never seen the original film until the Super Bowl trailer came out. So that's why I never reacted to the official teaser that came out a while ago. And then when the Super Bowl trailer debuted, I said, you know what, before I watch this, I'm going to go and I'm going to watch this film, and then I'm going to film the reaction. So I sat down on my couch, I watched all hour and 38 of it, and by the end, I could see why a lot of people consider it to be one of the greatest anime movies ever made. The score, the characters, the premise, the emotion, the story, the dragon designs. I loved all of it. And then I did my reaction for the teaser, and then at the end of the teaser they said there was going to be a new trailer debuting on Wednesday, which brings us to here to now. And I'm so excited to finally get to watch one of these things, because yeah, sure, I'd seen like promotional images and like some posters here and there, but never watched any of the trailers because I wanted to watch the original first. I wanted to respect the past so I can hopefully embrace the future, because you know, with these live action remakes of animated films, the audience can get kind of mixed. So I'm going in this with an open mind, so without any delay, let's get straight into this reaction in 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice. Starting off strong with a bunch of dragons.
You're all descendants of the
dragon pit.
Everywhere the
Hiccup.
ever traveled.
Gerard Butler. I believe he played this character in the animation one too, didn't he? Oh, Astrid.
It's time, Hiccup.
Toothless! I'm glad they kept the design of Toothless.
I'm a Viking.
Ooh.
Hear that? I'm a Viking.
They changed it from a knife. They changed it from a rock to a knife. Interesting.
It's okay.
Ah, he honestly looks really good in live action, I'm not gonna lie. The iconic shot recreated. He's so cute.
Maybe they're not as bad as we think they are.
In case you forgot, our parents' war is about to become ours. Figure out which
Oh,
side.
that sequence is gonna be insane.
They've killed hundreds of us.
And we've killed thousands of them! Toothless, no! He's a friend!
The music too!
I'm not one of them.
Wow, you've lost everything. Your father, your tribe, your best friend. What are you gonna do about it?
Probably something stupid.
Yeah.
Well, you've already done that.
And something crazy.
Us? Oh, the music!
Alright, bud, you ready?
Okay.
Come on! Here it comes!
Oh, terror! Especially when that piece of music kicks in the movie. Oh man.
It's like the size of my...
Okay, so right off the bat, yeah, this is pretty much going to be a one-to-one remake of the original film, because having the film fresh in my mind, a lot of these sequences and shots and scenes I do recognize and remember, but at the same time, like I said in the beginning, these things can be very mixed amongst audiences because they love the original so much that they kind of hate that they remake them live action. They feel like there's a sense of like something taken away from them. Me personally, and I haven't watched a whole lot of live action remakes. Like, I've barely watched any of the Disney ones. But But I don't know. I always find live action remakes intriguing because they bring it into like a human, like it's already like a human world, but like, you know, they take it out of the animation, they bring in like real people, and it's always amazing to see them recreate things in animation in live action. Like, for example, the world that this movie inhabits is going to be so interesting to explore in live action, especially like with the dragon pit, having kids actually portray the children and having like that chemistry amongst the kids versus the animated version, which had like the, you know, a bunch of adults in the film. Like, you know, I love all those actors as well, but it's going to be very interesting to see like actual kids portraying these characters. And I do actually recognize a few of these kid actors as well. Like, for example, the kid who plays Hiccup, he's like the star of The Black Phone, and that was a really good film, and he was really good in that. So I'm very excited to see his portrayal of Hiccup. And then you have the actress who plays Astrid, and like, I recognize her, but I don't know what. I'm going to put it here, but I'm very excited to see like her portrayal of Astrid. And then it comes like with the other kid actors as well. I'm also very glad that they kept the design of Toothless. Can you imagine what would have happened if they changed Toothless's design? It would be a whole Sonic the Hedgehog situation again. But you know, I'm glad they kept Toothless's design, and I'm kind of glad that they kept like the designs of a lot of the dragons that we see. They obviously look a lot more goofy in the animated film, but they made them more kind of realistic to actual dragon designs, while maintaining a little bit of that goofiness, which I think is actually very cool. But I like that they kept Hiccup's design, because Toothless's design, because Toothless's design is iconic, especially when it comes to shots like this. And that is just one of those iconic shots from an anime film that you just recognize immediately, and I'm so excited to see like that brought into live action. And then also Gerard Butler, like I mentioned during the reaction, he is coming back to play Stoic, the Viking king of this land. I can't remember the character's name, I'll put it here. But yeah, he's coming back to play the character again, which I actually think is actually really cool. And also, you notice like there's a lot of differences in this compared to the original film. For example, in the scene where he goes to kill Toothless in the animated film, he is about to use a stone. In this, he uses a knife. So it's very interesting to see those changes made, and noticing those little differences between the animated versus live action. There's also some different line deliveries. Like, for example, the scene where Hiccup says, "And we killed thousands of them." This is what it sounds like in the animated film.
They killed hundreds of us!
And we've killed thousands of them!
But this is like way more emotional, way more intense in a way. So it's just very interesting to see the creative differences between the animated and live action, while also having this be directed by the same guy who did both. So it's just going to be very interesting to see how both differ from one another. And also loving the locale, love the score. The score is like one of the best parts of the original film, and I'm so glad that they kept it. Obviously, with this, they're also going to probably upgrade it as well. Like in the end, like you hear this more epic version of that iconic theme of the first flight with Hiccup and Toothless. And so I'm very curious to see how they heighten the score in a way. But also, you can feel that the comedy is still there, the emotion is still there. And having seen this film and knowing how it goes, I'm very curious just again to see how they translate it from the animated version to the live action version, and seeing how they are different, how they are similar. They're going to be similar in all ways, but there's also going to be those little details that are going to be tweaked that people who love the original film will go in and notice. But I am looking forward to seeing this. Will it be better than the original? Probably not, considering it as just a one-to-one remake, but who knows? It may surprise us. And I honestly cannot wait to see the aerial sequences, the different dragons and their different abilities brought to live action. I'm excited to see the kid cast and how they interact and their chemistry. Excited to see how this film looks visually and on like a bigger screen, and just overall excited to see excited to see How to Train Your Dragon, the live action remake, on the big screen. And I'm wondering, if this movie does well, which one will they touch next? Because honestly, there are some films in the DreamWorks filmography that I would not really like them to touch. But, you know, I feel like How to Train Your Dragon is just one stepping stone towards either branching out this universe in live action or maybe wanting to test the waters with some other big names in their property. But I guess we'll find out in the future, and especially after How to Train Your Dragon comes to theaters on June 13th. And that is my reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, down below, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to join the hashtag Nerd Notification Squad, and tune in to the next video where I'm finally reacting to the official trailer for a Minecraft movie. Peace!